This is chapter 13.1, Standard Form of Circles and Parabolas with Sophie. Here we're going to go over the difference between a parabola and a circle formula and how those look on a graph. Okay, so first we're going to start with our circles. For a circle, you only want to find the center and the radius, okay? So with that, our center is h and k. So this is what a formula looks like for a circle. Oops, cubed plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay? So in this, they both in a circle form, they equal the radius, and that is cubed, I'm sorry. In this, they both equal the radius, okay? So here, unlike in parabolas and ellipses, where they'll equal 1, here they equal 9 or 16, something that can have a square root. Okay, so right now our center is positive 3 and positive 4. So that'll look something like 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have positive 3, 4, right here. Okay? So our center is positive 3, positive 4. So that's where our center goes around. Here our radius is r squared. So 9 square root equals 3. So we have to go 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 left, 1, 2, 3 down, and 1, 2, 3 over. Okay, so our radius is 3 all around, and it goes all the way around. Try to draw the best circle that you can, and I'll just cut through this right here, okay? So your radius goes all the way around. That's a pretty slopey circle. Okay, so that's the definition of a circle and how it looks. Make sure that you commit this formula to memory because it's going to be really hard to take your test and not be able to know that. Okay, so you can pause the video, take notes if you like. Next we're doing a parabola, and that'll look like okay. So this P represents the distance from the vertex to the directrix, or the vertex to the focus. So here we don't have a p-value per se, but for p, our p-value is actually 1. So 4 divided by 1 is 1/4, so our p-value equals 1/4. Okay? So we'll go from the vertex, which is positive 4, and negative 4. Alright? From the vertex. So we should graph that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a negative 4 right there. So that's about right there. That's where your graph starts, okay? And because x is being squared in this case, it'll either go up and down. Alright? So, because x is being squared for this problem, the graph will either go up and down, or up or down. Okay? So this one, in this case, it'll open up, so that's the direction that it's going. It's up. And your vertex, your focus should be 1/4 of the 1/4 of a point up and 1/4 of a point down. Okay? So right here, this is your directrix, and your directrix is a dashed line because it's kind of like an asymptote. It does not cross. The problem does not cross this line. Okay? Your parabola. Alright, so to find how wide this opens up, we need to know, we need to be able to go from the directrix to the focus, and how long is that? So it's basically, it's 2p equals directrix to focus. Okay? So this isn't an actual equation or formula, but it's just to give you a good example of what that looks like. So 2 1/4 plus or times 2 equals 1/2. All right. So we have to go 1/2 this way and 1/2 this way, and that shows you where your problem opens up at. Okay. So it just keeps on going up. All right, and your focus is at 4 and -15/4. Okay, so 4 and -15/4. And I'll show you how to find that. So you want to put this in mixed numbers because it's just the easiest way that you can, it's the easiest way to write it down. So whenever I go up from negatives to on the y scale, then, or on the y-axis, then our number gets closer to 0. Okay. So whenever I go up 1/4 from 4, that'll give me 3 3/4. And so if we remember our mixed number rules, then 4 times 3 equals 12 plus 3, which is 15. So it's 15/4. Okay? In this case, it's negative because we're still on the negative side. Alright, now your axis of symmetry is going to be x equals 4. Okay? Because this is where your axis of symmetry is. So it's going to be x equals 4 because it crosses the x-axis at 4. Okay? So all that's left is your directrix, and the directrix is opposite of the focus. So this is your focus right here, and this is your directrix right here. Okay? And this is your vertex. So in this case, your focus will be 4 plus 1/4. Okay, so we're going to put that in a mixed number. So that'll be 17/4, -17/4. So 4 and -17/4. Okay, that's the end of parabolas, and make sure that you remember these two formulas and how they work and their differences. I think circles are probably the easiest out of all the conic sections. And next we'll be doing ellipses and parabolas. So thank you for watching.